Good morning, everyone. Apologies for the mess and the sound of my voice. Apparently I've got a croaky voice this morning. I am up, it's Friday, and I am heading into London for a day with Carrie. We're going to meet Carrie's friend George, and we're just basically having a mooch around London. I remember that London used to be quite a big part of our work culture. And every Friday, Carrie and I would head in for meetings. We do have one meeting this morning by Terry, which is really exciting. And this was always like a part of our work, but social life. And it's one of the things that we miss the most. And it's really funny because it's also the thing that I used to find quite difficult, because it used to take me out of the office and it used to take me out of creating content. And now it's one of the things that I realise that I need so much. And it's funny how so many of the things that I maybe didn't appreciate before, I now really, really fully appreciate and miss. So I'm really looking forward to today. I'm wearing my Vita Grace two-piece. I really want to wear the other one, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wash this because I washed the jersey set and it's shrunk, so it now fits, which is perfect. But this one actually fits normally, so this is good. It's quite short, so I do have a little slip dress underneath it and some shorts. I feel like I'm at school again. Who didn't wear little cycling shorts underneath their school skirts? Because back in those days, boys could not be trusted. As a culture now, there's a lot less lifting up of skirts in schools, I hope anyway. But this is my outfit of the day. I'm wearing my Hermes boots. I always love a contrasting kind of boot to quite a feminine outfit. The only thing I'm sad about is I lost a button this morning, so I'm just going to pretend that you kind of can't see it, and I'm just going to try and cover it up like that, and then hopefully no one will notice. But I would buy this again because I love it and it's so comfortable. I am wearing it with my Hermes Kelly with my new little twilly on there as well. Hair is extra wavy this morning because I've just done it. It will drop and it will look a lot more natural throughout the day. And I'm gonna head to my taxi and pick up Carrie en route to London, and I'm looking forward to a really lovely day. I'm also taking this Truly cardigan with me because it's not looking like the warmest of days. It's quite grey outside, but it is supposed to get sunnier later on. So I'm going to take this with me just in case I get cold if we're outside. It's easy to carry, and yeah, so I'm good to go. We have made it to London and my hair is looking rather lioness-like. This one is doing her makeup in the taxi.
Ugh, masks.
And she just asked me to line her lips for her, which I managed to do whilst we were sat at a red light, which I think is pretty good techers. We are on our way to Chelsea, which is where we are kicking off the day. We're going to go and mooch around boutiques and stuff like that, but then head for some lunch and probably some wine. And I've also suggested probably, I mean absolutely. Anyway, what we've decided that we're going to try and do, if we can get over to an Astrid and Miyu store, is we're going to get one of their friendship bracelets, which you basically have welded on. So I think of this a little bit like a handcuff, which means that you're never leaving me.
I mean, did we have the option from that of each other anyway?
No.
No, I think we're set for life.
But I've seen these on their Instagram quite a few times, and I think that they look so lovely because they're not like your typical thread friendship bracelet you used to have as a child. It's like a really beautiful, delicate chain, and it's welded on so you can't take it off. Much to the dismay of many people that work in airports that come up against me, I like bracelets that you can't take off of your wrists. Literally, my Cartier ones, they always say to me, can you take your bracelets off please? And I'm like, no I can't. So that's the plan of action for today. Just a lovely chilled friendship day in London to celebrate Friendship Day, because I was in Ibiza when it was Friendship Day, wasn't it?
You were?
I was. Now isn't that a pretty angle? Right up my schnoz, but you can see Fleurs. We have done a little bit of shopping today. We went to Club Monaco, we went to Ralph Lauren. Oh my goodness, the Ralph Lauren store in Sloane Square is so beautiful. I think I tried on every pair of boots that they had. There's also so many nice dresses. I love that brand. It's so lovely. Didn't buy anything though. Carrie's bought a dress from French Connection for the party, and we looked in loads of different places, to be honest. We went into Calcedonia and just had a little mooch down, is it the King's Road that we just went? Very fancy. We've now come to Stanley's, and funnily enough, I didn't know this when Carrie was booking this, but once upon a time I tried to be a very short model, and it didn't go very far. But this is where my old modelling agency was, like right next to it. It used to be called Oxygen, and I never got booked for absolutely anything, so it's quite funny. But a trip down memory lane. But we are on the wine. I've got the Whispering Angel. We've just devoured some corn kernels. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the big ones. Like
and now, yeah, the big ones that like really crunch. And then now we're waiting for all of our small plates. But it's a really lovely little vibe here. Got a little bit of running water back there. It's very cute, and it looks like there's a greenhouse, but it's not a greenhouse, but it looks like a greenhouse. So one of the things that I have learnt is that sourdough generally isn't too bad in affecting me. I think someone's told me this before, but it's something to do with like the yeast. Chef's kiss. But the butter also looks really good. So I'm very, very happy about that.
See this? This was here. My one's gone. It's like, you're drinking far too slowly. Necked it.
I'm teaching you a lesson. So basically, we have this really toxic friendship trait where the other one has to, like, we have to finish our drinks at the same time, otherwise the other one isn't ordering another drink.
Yeah, we won't move on until the other moves on with us.
And Carrie is the biggest beer hoarder there ever was. I didn't actually
That's not.
I only do it because you do it to me, okay?
So we're as bad as each other.
Anyway, and so she's like, you are drinking. She's finished her drink, by the way. They've taken it away and they've offered her a new one. And she's like, no, I'm having another one. And she said to me, you're drinking very, very slow. And I was like, hold my beer. And I just downed a glass of Whispering Angel.
So now we can order another one.
So now I'm going to be very drunk.
Could we have the same again, please? Thank you.
No, but I won't do that again. That was just my one party trick that I just did to teach you a lesson.
You did. I'm very proud of you.
Carrie was like, I wish I was filming that.
It's the way that it was with wine. I was like, holy cow, she's gone for it.
The worst thing is that I'm like properly facing out into the restaurant. So if anyone was watching me at that time, they were like, oh, someone's had a bad day, bad Friday. Welcome to the vlog, George.
Hi.
George is looking so snazzy. Look at that waistline, George.
It's summer. You have to look snazzy in summer.
Where did we just go? The Marylebone. We've just been to the Marylebone and we've been a lot longer than we planned on being, but we are now heading to Astrid and Miyu because I am forcing Carrie into getting a friendship bracelet with me.
Yeah, but not just any friendship bracelet. You're literally welding it to me. So I have
no
no
but
choice.
I've loved these for ages, and I honestly, I think they're
She's loved this for ages. I've not even seen these things, but at the same time, I know that
Have you not seen them?
No, I don't remember
this
them.
is my...
But at the same time, I know our friendship is already bonded for life, so I might as well run on with this plan.
Shackles.
Shackles! Ball and chain, quite literally.
So we're heading to find the Astrid and Miyu store at the moment, and it's very nice and warm and toasty at the moment, so it feels like London in the summer, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Look at the grey clouds above. That is not a summer sunshine. That is a double chin though. Wait,
This is a woman on a mission. She's popping them like Dr. Pimple Popper.
No, that's too squidgy. I'm gonna have someone come out and get off my fusia. No.
George.
Oh,
How was it?
Fuchsia
That was
ninja.
epic.
Was it
That
satisfying?
That was my first one this year.
Wait. I have to do like George's techers. You have to go in really quick with the big ones, but I can do it again. I watched you do that and that was very big.
Is it a black head or a white head?
3, 2, 1. Oh!
This is hard and fast Lydia at work.
She's such a rebel once she's had some wine. Such a rebel.
That is the most. Oh, there's more.
Oh my god. Millen, stop ruining the flowers.
Oh my god.
She's done. No.
Now I'm like a fuchsia rebel. So we have arrived to Astrid and Miyu on Christopher Place, and on a Friday it's actually really, really nice. There's lots of people here, but we are heading inside to get our friendship bracelets, and fingers crossed they do it at this store. They have no idea that we're coming. This is for the caution men working overhead. So, good morning. Sadly, I didn't get my friendship bracelet, and neither did Carrie. Sad times. It is booked up until October, and it's only from their Notting Hill store, as far as I'm aware. But I am going to get it booked in. They don't allow drop-ins, so that's the first thing that you should know. But excitingly, I do have some pieces from Astrid and Miyu to show you, and I thought we could go through them together now. I wanted to pick up, which I love to do every now and again new additions from Astrid and Miyu because all of their pieces are so timeless. Like I wear their tiny little delicate studs every single day, and they always release the most beautiful pieces that are just, they're just for life, and they're so stunning and beautiful and so delicate that you can wear them every day with everything, and they just go with everything. But sometimes I like to add something new to the equation. So I've got a little bit of an Astrid and Miyu haul, a little bit of a diamond haul here, and I thought we could go through them and have a little bit of a style up. The thing that I love about Astrid and Miyu pieces is that they're basically all classic and timeless, and they're stackable. So you just basically add new bits to your collection or to your current stack. It doesn't have to be Astrid and Miyu. I know that everyone wears like lots of different pieces of jewelry, and I love feeding in different brands and creating something quite curated as well. But this piece is the one piece that I was super excited about because I've actually never had a piece like this. So this is the Aries Zodiac necklace, and I got this in rose gold, and basically what I loved about it is, you know that I love things that aren't too like perfect. I like things that are a little bit imperfect is probably the word that I'm looking for. And this rose gold pendant is almost like an old coin, but set within it, it's got beautiful stones that just basically twinkle in the light. But it's also a little bit rustic, a little bit imperfect. And I thought with my wedding necklace, which is obviously really delicate as well, this stacked together would look really beautiful. And I actually don't own a rose gold necklace. And you kind of want it to sit staggered like this. That together looks really beautiful. Also, Astrid and Miyu do a similar version of this. So if you wanted to create this stack for yourself, you absolutely can. But I think that that looks really beautiful, and it sits in line with all of my jewelry as well because I basically only wear rose gold and silver. So I think that looks really lovely. Next up, we have, these were ones that I was really excited about. So these are slightly different little hoops that you can add in that have these gorgeous little chains, and it just makes them look really, really delicate. I've got Astrid and Miyu clickers in at the moment, but they basically have these 3 little star gemstones that sit at the front, and then this little drop down delicate chain. This is one of their huggies, so it's slightly bigger than their clickers, but I always like to have a little statement one at the front. So I like to save more kind of like dangly earrings for special occasions. So I'm not swapping mine out just yet, but I think that these are absolutely beautiful. And this piece is the showstopper, and I actually think this is going to be the perfect addition to my current stack on my wrists, because everything is very sort of like rose gold and metal. I've got some detail in there and some charms, but I wanted something that was gonna add a little bit more sparkle. So this is the new tennis bracelet, and it is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna struggle to get this on myself, but I'm dedicated. And so that is adding a lovely little bit of sparkle to my wrist stack at the moment. I'd love to get it made slightly smaller, but that is absolutely beautiful. So, so perfect. And you can basically never go wrong with a little bit of sparkle. But I've also got this one, which I thought was so beautiful. It's got these jade colored beads, and then almost like pearl, no, not pearl, this is like quartz. And again, just to add a little bit of depth and a little bit of color, but everything is very neutral, very minimal, so you're able to play around with things. So if you want a little bit of sparkle, maybe you want something a little bit more holistic. They've got a classic piece for every style, which means that you've always got your kind of own personal edit of the perfect jewels for every outfit. That's what I love. I don't have to change my pieces out. I don't have to take them off at night. Everything is to be lived in and worn and loved and just be an absolute essential for your everyday outfit. I think at the moment though, I'm gonna stick with the sparkly tennis bracelet, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the items that I have as well. Oh, so these are the little studs that I've got in my ears at the moment. I wanted to add a few more because they're super delicate, but also just so impactful because they have this little twinkle to them that I love. So I'm just gonna add in this one here. It's gonna put my other ones to shame. I'm gonna have to give them a sparkle up. And what I really love about these is they have a nice short barbels so they don't hang out of your ears, which is really good. Nice and secure and in place. I also got a few more pieces from this collection, which is the Harmony Adventurine collection, but it comes in the silver and the gold, and it has this beautiful, it almost looks like an irregular pebble as the pendant. And this just reminds me of almost like summer jewelry. I actually think that this would look nice with the stack that I have, just to add another layer in there. The little sagey green in there would break it up and just give it another dimension, which I really, really love. Obviously it comes in the silver and the gold. You can get the bracelet, and I think I've even got the anklet somewhere. I've got a few more of these little studs, so I'm gonna change out my ear with that one. But I am a sucker for an anklet, like absolutely obsessed with anklets. I think this is it. I just thought this with summer sandals, how beautiful is that gonna look? With white linen, totally offset everything. I've actually got a diamond anklet on at the moment, so I'm gonna stack my anklet. Oh yes, I have never had an anklet stack before, but now we do. I'm gonna show you close up, don't worry. There you have it. That is my little ankle stack. This with some delicate sandals, a white linen dress, is gonna look absolutely beautiful. And I don't know how many times I've shown my feet on the internet, but there you go. Right, I've got my studs in either side, and I've given the little studs that I already had in there a clean up. I've also got a few of these barbels. So these are some really beautiful little diamond crawlers. And I basically want to have one put on my tash rook, and I want to have one put up here. These are things that I have to have done by professionals because I can never get the balls off and I can never get my piercings out. So I'm gonna wait until I go and have my welded bracelet done, and I'm gonna take these with me and have them put in then. I also have another tiny little delicate diamond to go in my tragus, but I will link all of the pieces that I've featured in this little Astrid and Miyu haul in the description box down below. Obviously with the zodiac necklaces, you can get your own zodiac one. This is just my little Aries one because I'm a fiery Aries. But I'll link all of the pieces featured in the description box down below. So if you're in the market for any beautiful timeless pieces, then hopefully we have got you covered down there. Good morning, everyone. It is party day, which means freshly washed hair and a rather full face of makeup. I've gone for quite a lot of by Terry today, to be honest. I'm gonna go for my usual waves, and people keep asking me to show you how I do this. Maybe I should just save this for a video where it's just kind of dedicated. Let me know, would you just prefer a dedicated video that you can maybe refer back to on, maybe on Instagram or something? Maybe that's a bit better. So I think that the first suppliers are going to be arriving for the party shortly, and Nicole, my party planner, will also be arriving, and I'm helping with the setup today, so I want to get ready as early as possible, hence why I've done my makeup already, and it's 10 o'clock. I want to be like quite involved in the setup of everything because obviously it's my vision, and this is what, I'm sorry about all of my fake tan as well if you can see it, but I fake tanned yesterday because obviously party day, but didn't want to ruin my dress with fake tan. I'm wearing my Costarellos dress today. I think I was going to wear that Erdem one, can't decide, but I was like, I'm definitely not buying a new dress for today because I have so many lovely dresses at the moment that I just, yeah, I need all of the occasions to wear them, and this is perfect. I think that my nephews and niece will arrive around lunchtime, and then all of the guests arrive from like 2ish, and then we've got kind of like evening guests as well, because we're mainly doing this for like a day with family, but then in the evening, because we've got like a DJ and stuff, we are having like friends, like more friends come over basically, and it should be really lovely. I think I've gone a little bit overboard with food, but Ewy, babe, there's a wasp in my room. There's a wasp in my room, you come get it. Oh, I can't remember what I was saying until Monsieur Wasp came in. We are also celebrating today the fact that my sister has passed her exams, which is blooming excellent. So that's another little celebration that we're doing today. But yeah, I've got my dress sorted, it's all laid out. So what I'm gonna do is put something comfy on. I'll have like my hair and makeup done, but I'll put something comfortable on to set up, and then just before people start arriving, I will change into my outfit. But I'm very much looking forward to this. I've got obviously both my grandparents coming to celebrate with us, and I've got my Uncle Carlo, and I'm just, yeah, my Auntie Debbie's coming, my mum's coming, my dad's coming, all of Ali's family's coming. So it's gonna be a really, really lovely day. I can feel it in my bones. The worst thing is our Sonos system has decided to pack up recently, and it was sort of like intermittent, and then yesterday it was like, no more, I don't work anymore. So it's a good job we've got the music guy coming, because otherwise we would be musicless, and that does not make a good party. I don't think that's the saying, but whatever. So yeah, I am gonna finish off getting ready and getting myself sorted, and then we are going to fully go into prep mode for this evening. Duchess and Butler have dropped off all of the like crockery and bits and bobs like that. We've rented some bits and pieces from there, which is going to look really lovely. And then we've got the Country Flower Company coming to do like all of the flower displays, and hopefully I can set up and help and learn, because I just love stuff like this. Looking forward to it. Porty had a shower this morning, so he's smelling fresh to meet his cousins and the rest of his family, because he's obviously met my nonna and he's met my Uncle Carlo, but he's not met the nephews and nieces. So, and I think Bolly's coming as well. It's gonna be a dog fest. My sister-in-law sent me the cutest picture yesterday of my niece Flo. She was like, are you excited to go and stay at Auntie Lydia's? And her face is like this. Oh dear. Hair is getting finished and it's time to party. So this is what our hallway currently looks like. This is all of the Duchess and Butler decorative pieces and plates and crockery and things like that. We went for a really, really beautiful lace detailed plate, but I will show you those when they're out. We have people already setting up here. We've got the Country Flower Company already getting all of their bits and pieces. We've got the kids' tent being set up over there because we've got a couple of kids coming, and we're all kind of laying out where the tables are going to go now. Lumi is sitting in the foliage and Porter's not helping whatsoever, but it's going to look very, very different very shortly. The children's tent has begun. It's all erect, I love that word, and the tables are also erect, and Gemma is busy, getting busy with the table. I'm going to pop on a time lapse of her doing her magic. All of the cakes have arrived from that cake company, and they're all different flavours and to celebrate different things. So this is our congratulations cake, our happy Christmas cake, our happy birthday cake, our well done Alice, you passed your exams cake, and the happy new year cake. And we are also having all of the grazing tables set up by Grazing Ivy in here, ready to go outside. The tent is up. The table is starting to look as it is. The guys are setting up with the music and it is all looking very good. Just finishing off the little tent, and look at this. Oh, you've got blankets for them as well. Oh wow, this looks so pretty. So this is the kids' tent, and all of my niece and nephews and Satin's kids are going to be in here as well, having their dinner. And oh my gosh, this is just the cutest thing ever. Thank you so much.
And the clues for the treasure hunt.
Oh, brilliant. So there is a treasure hunt?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. So have you guys set that up already?
Yeah.
Wow. So we've got the Bucks Brothers gin horse box arriving. Everything is starting to come together and look absolutely perfect. So the little kids areas over here, they've got a treasure hunt in the woodland to find little bits of treasure. And then Everything is still being set up here, but it's every time I come around the corner it just looks even more beautiful. So we've got the music guy setting up over here, and basically if you watched my video where I talked about planning this, there was a point when I was talking to my party planner Nicole, and dog poo, we were talking and she showed me the two options for the music, and the moment that I saw the music guy I was like, he is absolutely perfect and exactly what we wanted, because he just does it all. He does everything from start to finish, and that was exactly what we needed. So I was thinking, do we get a band, do we get like a saxophonist or something, but this is perfect. So I'm going to pick up the dog poo and let the guys come round with their gin box. So in order to make my vision a reality, we have had to dig up our box hedging, much to Mr. Millen-Gordon's dismay, but you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you, Porty Poo? And that rhymes. And I'm carrying a bag of your poo. Fabulous. Okay, this is my dress for the day. This is my Costarelos dress, and this is the perfect occasion. I've got my Valentino rock stud shoes on, and that's about it, to be honest. So, looking good. Stop it! This is so adorable. We've got the little pasta company. We've got the Bucks Brothers gin. This is too cute. Too cute. This is actually ridiculous. Lumi, the Queen of Sheba, taken over the Bucks Brothers horse box. Yeah! Look at you, you silly girl. You're going to be serving the drinks. The dogs are running riot, living their best lives, and this is the happiest I think I have ever felt. In fact, I feel a little bit emotional, even just standing back here. My dad thinks I'm taking a picture. Honestly, this is the happiest I've been in forever, just to see like all of our families here together, enjoying themselves is just the dream. We've got pasta from the little pasta company. We've got the Bucks Brothers, and they have been absolutely phenomenal, serving drinks and making sure that everything is absolutely perfect. And this guy is just keeping, everyone has said how much the music guy has smashed it. His voice is incredible. I'm overwhelmed. This is literally the best day ever, the best day ever. And this was what it's all about. It kind of makes these things so much more like amazing. Little cuddle! Little cuddle! Big cuddle! No, big cuddle first! Big cuddle! Big cuddle! Big cuddle! Big cuddle! Yay! My little squirmies! The dog's going nuts. What does it say? Let me see. What does it say? I'm green, brown and tall. I change colours during the fall. I'm not a dog, but I have a bark. When it's winter, I look bare and stark. So it's the trees. It's definitely in the trees. So we definitely have to go that way because they've got bark, and in the winter they look bare and stark. Come on guys, come on Flo Flo. Oh, this is so perfect. Look Flo Flo, look, we got ice cream. Look at all of these ice cream flavours.
Please can I have a cup too?
Oh guys, this is perfect. So this is Penelope's ice cream van. She's come to give unlimited ice cream for the entire day. And we've got a lot of lovely flavours. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect touch. Oh. my childhood dream right now.
Let's put it in one of these guys.
The whole shebang.
Extra effect.